Voice. Music, talk, and nothing but business with your hosts, Chris Natalini and Mick Michaels. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmick Voice. I am here with my co-host, Chris Natalini.
What's going on?
And I am Mick Michaels. This is your first time hearing the show. We welcome you. We welcome you. How are you, pal?
I'm doing awesome, brother. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. So this little broadcast is to welcome some new listeners. They were able to click on our QR code, and they were taken to this special link with a special program made especially for them.
Absolutely.
I bet you they're unbelievably excited. They probably went and changed their pants by now.
I know I am.
So hello, everyone. Thank you for following the link. Thank you for your interest in our program. We are basically going to introduce ourselves, let you know what the program's about, and what you can expect. And then somewhere on this webpage, somehow, you'll be able to see some other links to some previous shows. Chris, why don't you start?
All right. My name is Chris Natalini, as Mick said, and I am the lead singer of Jersey thrash legends Blood Feast and Philadelphia death metal band Seeds of Perdition. I just turned 50, so I've been singing in bands since I was 19, 20. Traveled all over the world. I've played a ton of shows. I have booked shows. So I have a lot of experience in different avenues of the business, and that is why Mick and I are doing this podcast to talk about music and the business, or music and the business side of it.
Very nice. My name is Mick Michaels. I pretend to be a guitar player for the band Corners of Sanctuary. I also do a little producing on the side and a little hodgepodge of this, a hodgepodge of that. Been fortunate enough to play in different countries and across the United States over the past 30 years, sharing my music with people. I've been very fortunate. As Chris said, this program is about the business side of music from an artist's perspective, and more so the artist who's kind of indie in the trench, kind of like Chris and I. And we relay experience to the listener from our perspective, from things that we've been involved in, some good, some bad, some in between. We kind of share it all with you. It's an open book. We take questions from the audience. We take questions from different media sources. We sometimes discuss topics that are relevant right now. But we also then kind of dive back into how things used to be done compared to how they are now. So we give a perspective, again, based on a lot of it, our experience.
Mick and I just give our opinions in the way we have maybe succeeded or failed at something. It's not it's not this is the right way, this is the wrong way. We just kind of give our own opinions by the experiences we've had, whether it be good or bad, like Mick had said.
Absolutely. As they say, there are many ways up the mountain, and what works for one person isn't necessarily what's going to work for another. The models are always different. However, we give a basis, a foundation. As Chris pointed out, there are things that we have tried and either succeeded or failed at. Sometimes your failures can lead to your successes. Mistakes often lead the way and create the path to future successes. Kind of like the light bulb, electricity, the automobile. Talk to the Wright brothers. Well, you can't because they're dead. But if you did, you'd find out that they crashed a lot before they got that one flight off the ground for less than 11 seconds. So that's kind of where the show is, right? Our premise is music, talk, and nothing but business. It's a lot of a good time. There's some shtick that goes on. We joke around a lot. But we do try to give a most sincere and truthful response to the questions that we're given or the topics that we're covering based on what we have tried ourselves or have spoken to other people. Occasionally, we'll have guest stars on, or not guest stars, but guests who do cover certain aspects that we may not be as knowledgeable with, or that we have questions on that we want to learn more about. So there's a lot here in the Cosmic universe. We have full broadcasts, shows that are over 30 minutes, and then we have mini casts that are under 30 minutes if we just want to get an idea out there or share something with you guys. We also have a couple other extension shows in the universe here that you can listen to. Cosmuck and Junk, they're guys that are in the overnight crew here on the space station, and they are just recorded talking to one another, and they kind of talk about everything and anything that bothers them. The Cosmickverse also kind of expanded itself in mid-2020 to have replays of the show on Rock Addict Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. So you can tune in there if you miss an episode. But you can check us out pretty much at the links provided on the page at www.thecosmickvoice.com. You can check us out on Facebook at The Cosmick Voice. You can look for us on Anchor at anchor.fm/The Cosmick Voice hyphenated, along with Spotify, Deezer, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pocket Casts, Blueberry, anything else you could think of. I'm sure that we're out there. So again, we thank you for clicking on the link, for your interest in our show, and we hope to see you in space soon. Get ready for one hell of a ride, and we'll see you on the Cosmick Voice.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Cosmick Voice podcast. If you would like more information about us, head to our website, www.cosmickview.com, and click on the Cosmick Voice tab for all the show notes and contacts that you will need. And of course, you can contact us on our Facebook page, The Cosmick Voice. Plus, make sure you head over to where you get all your podcast needs and hit that subscription button so you never miss an episode. You can currently hear us at sites such as Stitcher, Spotify, Radio Public, Anchor, Pocket Cast, and Breaker. We will see you next time.
You're listening to The Cosmick Voice. Music, talk, and nothing but business.